My best friend told me she was having a baby. It wasn't good news. I almost couldn't believe it. Monica was finally expecting a child. I should have been happy for her. Instead, as she rattled off trendy baby names and plans for her dream nursery, I had to bite my tongue. Monica and I had been best friends for years, ever since we met at grief counseling. My husband had left me after 5 fruitless years of trying for a baby. She'd lost her fiancé in a motorcycle accident and miscarried from the stress. The doctors had warned her against trying again. We found common ground in our pain. 2 would-be mothers, bonded by children who were never meant to be. But that was before Fertilex. Fertilex Incorporated revolutionized family planning. Their fertility clinics guaranteed delivery of a healthy baby, even for women told they could never conceive, with no risk. When news of their success spread across the country, it seemed like a dream come true. There was only one problem. They catered to the rich. A Fertilex treatment cost more than I earned in a year. When Monica told me over coffee that she'd made an appointment, I was sure she was joking. "How?" I chuckled incredulously. "Did you win the lottery?" She just smiled and flashed her engagement ring, a gleaming rock the size of an almond. "My new man. I don't want to brag, but he's loaded." She sipped her latte. "And he wants this little miracle as much as I do." We hugged. We laughed. She'd finally done it. I cried myself to sleep that night. Things only got worse as the weeks wore on. Monica was at my apartment every day, always bubbling about her perfect life. While I was stuck working doubles, she got to quit her job. While she shopped for designer cribs, I silently wept for a child I'd never have. Things came to a head one evening as she gushed about Fertilex over a glass of wine. "Maybe one day," she said with a smug squeeze of my hand, "they'll offer services for less fortunate women." I couldn't even look at her. The one person who could understand the pain I felt now threw her joy in my face, joy she didn't deserve. Maybe if she'd cared about my life, she'd have asked about my new job. I pushed a mop through the laboratory of the local Fertilex clinic. The security cameras were always turned off during the night shift. I passed bank upon bank of hissing machinery, scouring each one until I finally found it. Monica's baby. Gestational age 11 weeks. Vitals were stable and strong. It wriggled, asleep in its plastic womb. As I slotted a syringe into the nutrient reserve tank, I told myself that she asked for this. I sank the plunger, injecting Monica's miracle with a cocktail of whiskey and thalidomide. In a few months, Monica's joy would turn to ash in her mouth. Maybe then she'd finally remember what brought us together in the first place. Grief.